Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to share one base and multiple taste recipes in which I will be sharing multiple vegetarian recipes followed by non-vegetarian recipes. Let's get started. First I have taken 2 cups of peanuts, nicely roasted it. Next I am adding is 4 tablespoons of coriander seeds roasted. Then 1 cup of sesame seeds roasted. Then this is again 4 tablespoons of coconut shredded roasted. Then this is 2 tablespoons of cumin seeds roasted. And this is 1 large onions nicely roasted with little bit of oil. Everything should be roasted nicely. Keep it aside. Then I have taken 1 ball, that is orange size ball of tamarind. Nicely soak it and remove the pulp. That's what I have done. I have just taken the pulp of the tamarind. Now all the roasted ingredients I am adding it into a blender. Take a large blender, or if you have small one, no worries, you can just grind it in portions. To that I am also adding the tamarind pulp. If you want, you can also add little bit of water and grind it into fine paste. This is our main base for the base recipe. Now you can see how nice, fine and smooth consistency it is. Now keep it aside and let's start making the base recipe. I have taken a large kadai, and open pot will be much comfortable. In that take enough oil for frying. I am just adding 1/4 teaspoon of methi seeds or fenugreek seeds. To that also I am adding the curry leaves. You can increase or decrease the curry leaves also according to your choice. To that I am adding turmeric powder and chili powder. 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder and 1 tablespoon of chili powder. Then to that I will be adding the ground paste, the paste which we prepared. Now add enough water as much as you want at this point. Also adjust the salt. Now next I will be adding the salt also. Then nicely give it a good mix. There should not be any lumps and it should be nice liquidy. What we will be doing is keep the low flames. We are not going to cook it on high. It will be on very low flames, and we will cook it for approximately 45 to 1 hour completely. In between every 10 minutes or 15 minutes you open it and just give it a good mix so that it doesn't stick to the bottom, because if we have added peanuts and sesame seeds which will tend to stick. For avoiding that burns, we will just open every 10 minutes or 15 minutes and give it a good mix and start cooking it again. I must say a very big thanks to my friend and a very good neighbor, Bashama, who gave me this idea of one base in which we can make multiple tastes. That is what I have brought in one video. It took a really long time for me to put all the different recipes together in one single video for all of you. Hope you all like it. Now the base is ready. Let it cool completely and pack it like this in small boxes, and you can freeze them. This is also a very good Ramadan prep idea. You can keep this base recipe always ready to make multiple dishes. Now first I will be making Hyderabadi mirchi ka salan. For that you can take mirchis, that is chilies, different kinds of chilies. Even you can take capsicum if you want in this place. What I am doing is frying it, and I'll be covering it and cooking for a little while. In that I'll be adding little bit of chili powder. This you can make many different variation with this base. The base, how much ever you want, you can add in this, and add enough water according to your consistency you want. You want thick or loose, you can decide, and add oil and water according to your taste. Hyderabadi mirchi ka salan is ready. Now next what we will prepare is Hyderabadi bagara bangan. This is also very easy. I am just frying all the bangans or brinjals with little bit of turmeric powder, chili powder, salt and little bit of water for 5 minutes or 10 minutes until they are nice tender. Then I will be adding it to the base recipe. After packing all the base recipe for other dishes, I have just added these brinjals into that base recipe in the big kadai itself. If you are going to use the base recipe after 15 days or 10 days, keep it in the freezer. Before that, if you are going to use it, you can keep it in the fridge itself. If you prepare that base and keep, you can make many dishes. That's what I'm showing you. You can give different taste. Like now I have added little bit of yogurt. This will give a different taste to the brinjal. This same way you can add this yogurt for mirchi ka salan also. Hyderabadi Bagara Bangan is ready. Now next, it's a very simple and quick one. Just boil eggs. Add any powdered masala of your choice. Add the base masala. Adjust the consistency by adding water as much as you want, and your anda curry or egg curry is ready. That's it. This way, at the time of Ramadan also, it will be very easy for you. If you prepare this base recipe and keep in your fridge, anytime you can just have a gourmet taste masala of chicken, mutton or anything. Just even egg can make a nice dish for you instantly. Now I have taken mutton in a cooker. I just added ginger garlic paste, turmeric, salt, and I pressure cooked it for 5 to 6 steams. You can see also I have defrosted 1 box of the base recipe. Now just I'm adding the chili powder and my base recipe. You can see how nicely multiple tastes have come out of one base recipe. No onion, no tomatoes, yet very delicious they are. Just give it a try. Now as it is a mutton, we need little bit of garam masala touch also. So I am just adding little bit of garam masala and coriander leaves, and our Hyderabadi mutton masala is ready. Now we will prepare the chicken. This is just I've taken oil in that chili powder. Nice, give it a good stir with the chicken so that the raw smell of chicken is gone. I added pepper, ginger garlic paste, salt and even turmeric. Anything of your choice. You can go crazy with all different variety of tastes you can give in it, but the base recipe is already prepared and kept. You don't need tomatoes or onions. Even if you want to make the curry in double the quantity, you can add tomato and onions also, no worries. This is a very emergency mix you can keep ready in your fridge, and it's also a very different taste as well. Now in that chicken, add enough water and cook until the chicken is nice and tender. Now just garnish it with the coriander, and your Hyderabadi chicken masala is ready. Hope you all like it. Do give a try, and if you have any new ideas of this kind, do share with me. If you like my videos, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Live tasty, be happy. Bye bye.